think they're playing.
I think of the two of you together as a combined TaiTheGuy / Jarek. So.
Okay, we have
gosh,
Plushy and Keeb, the two people giving me stress right now. So even though we said we have all Sunday in our own stage, both of them have flights around 7 p.m.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. And as a TO, I literally can't do anything.
Wait, doesn't Keeb live in Washington?
Train.
Train?
Oh boy.
But
Well,
Plushy has to leave here at 6.
Keep late. I'll just drive him up. It's
neither
fine.
of them want to be here, so this is a battle to lose.
Yeah,
This is a battle
perfect.
to see who gets to go home and who gets stranded in Portland.
Or who DQs, and that's my nightmare.
True.
I do not want that to happen.
Yeah, that would
so
be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah. Keep strong start here. 130 on to Plushy. An up air will do it. There's not much that won't do it.
And this is actually the first workshop battle that we've seen so far. Right?
True.
Very true, very true.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen Palm versus Hodan. Just like at the top level.
Yeah.
I mean, these two really are just kind of the top representation of their characters, so this is a real treat for us to be able to watch here.
And we love Keeb. We love Keeb up here. Keeb is so nice.
Keeb's
Yeah.
awesome.
Keeps fantastic. But Plushy as well. Like,
Great
Plushy,
tag.
fantastic to have around. And
Plushy,
having a rough time.
my first time interaction with Plushy said, I used to watch your highlight videos all the time, so seeing you in person here is like surreal to me, and that like caught me off guard because I haven't done that in years, and it's like a little wholesome moment, makes you feel good.
And then she said, wow, this guy is bald.
That's always the second reaction.
Yeah.
First impression, oh my gosh.
Oh, that actually, the Sour may have KO'd, but the Sweat Roll being thrown down just kind of interrupting what Plushy wanted to go for.
Keeps racking up so much extra credit on this stock.
Yeah, bit efficient coming out from Plushy.
The question is, how much Palm has Plushy played?
I mean, the only pawn the Plushy would have played is probably Keeb, unless she's played against, like, Mudden before.
Proto maybe. Yeah, like, Proto's been on the grind.
How much does Proto enter online stuff?
I don't know about Enter, but, I mean, Proto's been just grinding with people, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
But in any case, like, Keeb is coming out
Jab wars.
far ahead here. I love jab.
I mean, I guess from the other direction, how much Palm experience, or how much Hodan experience does Keeb?
There's more Hodans. There's more Hodans to go around. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go on unranked.
There are more Hodan secondaries and tertiaries to go around. Let's be perfectly clear here. I don't know how many Hodan specialists there are. Or
Fair
mains.
point. But I mean, Palm, even like among secondaries, is a pretty unpopular character. But
That's true.
in either instance, this is looking like a game one. That back hit still connecting for Keeb. Get a little bit of distance with the forward air, and that should be it.
Yeah. I'm noticing that Keeb seems to be actually pretty familiar with this matchup because, again, I just played Plushy. I had no idea what was going on. But I noticed that Keeb is getting a lot of parries on things. So it feels like he's very prepared for the options that Plushy's coming at him with.
I was surprised how many times Keeb actually punished the berry. Because like even when people are ready for that, the timing is a little weird.
Yeah.
Let alone the sweat swirls, my goodness.
Yeah, that's Hodan in a nutshell. Just really awkward timings to parry.
Yeah, I can see this stage.
Yep.
What do you do against Hodan on this stage, man?
This is scary. I mean, neither of them have space to play neutral. I mean, I think Hodan prefers that overall, but he still might get rushed down a bit.
You have to go on the ground and maintain center. And like if you overextend in the slightest, you just lose yourself. But we see that's where Keeb wants to go.
Yeah, I mean, so Keeb's dash attack going to cover most of the stage.
See what I mean by overextend in the slightest? Like in the slightest, goodbye.
Yeah, and Keeb, you saw him reeling back in the player cam, just one small mistake, and that's a stock.
I was looking at Twitch chat earlier, and when someone allowed Plushy go to Tempest, the whole chat was, why did you do this?
Yeah.
I made that mistake too, I forgot.
How?
It was a close game, because you know me.
Surprisingly, you took a game off Plushy. That surprised me.
I'm a Tempest enjoyer myself.
You're not a person.
Oh, that was
You've just gone on multiple lists.
Yeah. Back air, up air, gonna seal the deal for Plushy's first stock.
Yeah.
But I mean, still pretty big lead here. And comparing the weights of these two characters, like even when they're even, Hodan's at a massive lead.
Genuine question. What do you do against Hodan's Tornado?
You
avoid it. You literally avoid it.
I actually beat it once, and I yelled, I beat it! and then I lost the set very shortly thereafter.
That was your mental victory.
That is the counterplay.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 5 rotations, and then Hodan goes into the stun when they touch the ground. But then if Hodan hits you, you can get more in there. So it's I just try to run away from it.
Is it just too dangerous to run a parry?
Pretty much
it's
because
not worth it.
you
They have
can
too much
like
control over
yeah,
it.
you can go left and right.
Okay.
Bio, you're actually a nerd for knowing all of that
Because
about
I play Hodan.
one move.
I literally play Hodan.
That up air is impossible to DI. I'm going to say it. It never purples, but it always kills.
If you get hit by it once, you're basically confirmed to get hit by it 4 more times or die. Even if you're holding out, you just get caught in the chain.
One thing I've really been liking from Keep is we're actually starting to see node extensions. We're starting to see Keep use that to actually keep the combos going, and it's resulted in
Oh, no.
66% and
Go.
your death. But you
Keep
know.
saying nice things about him.
But actually, I love Keep. Which
Everyone does.
I know.
Both these players are so nice.
I can't ironically say nice things because I want to actually say nice things. But look at what's happening. Look at the curse.
Yeah, Plushy taking the % lead now. Keep off stage, but what does that really mean? Palm lives out there.
Both these players live out there, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'm going to look for the rinse and repeat right now.
The thing about this matchup is, yeah, like that forward.
What
a parry!
What do you do here? Getting the wrong side of the fair.
We are still seeing though just like the raw side Bs from Keep without actually waiting for a recovery move from Plushy. So it seems like that's coming back to bite him.
It also seems like Plushy is really struggling with how do you outspace Palm just floating away from you.
Yeah.
And you'd think Hodan would have tools to deal with that, like stuff like that, but just barely not enough.
Please that parry's done.
I guess like if
Parry.
you're drifting back and forth and Hodan has to commit to an angle and it gets and
Oh my-
guesses the wrong angle, it's kind of an overextension.
There was no lag on that
Whoa.
side B.
No.
Vince is gone, but
Okay.
that's fine.
Need a sweat roll here.
Oh my.
Not dead yet.
Did he get his resources? Did you get her resources back?
Still alive.
Both players did kill %. This is tense.
Oh, no
Oh,
up
no.
air.
Oh, and she finds the kill.
You could see like Keep was locked in on I need fair. And then Hodan goes directly above you and just no up air at all. So
You can't tunnel vision.
Yeah.
That's such a... I think when you're in those really high pressure situations, it can be really tempting to hyper focus on, okay, I need 1 or 2 options right now. Because like you got this whole kit to work with. And if you're thinking about the entire kit at once, you're not actually focused on the game, you're not focused on the flow of the match.
Yeah.
And balancing between those two is such a challenge.
yeah, having been in those spots, like literally I found doing nothing instead of like I have to do this one thing is infinitely better because you see why. Like if you have,
Dude, doing nothing is so good.
it's so
It's
insane.
frame 1 and cancels into everything.
That'll be $25. Metafy.gg. Anyway,
I think my personal favorite is when you miss a kill move or something that was genuinely good, so then you fish for that the next 3 interactions.
yeah.
Hey, you know the law of Smash. If you do the same move enough times, it will hit eventually.
Oh, I think he was trying to get rid of Sweat Roll with those notes. Disrupt it. Because I know you can break Sweat Roll with a hitbox, but it may need to be like a physical one and not projectile.
So I'd like to point out, everybody from here on out is getting one of our really cool medals we made.
Shadow's Box.
And once again, Ty is 1 place out of getting a medal.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah. No, it was canonical. I had to get 9. But
Maybe you'll get a cardboard
I
again.
think the Aquatic will make me another cardboard, which honestly...
Oh my, how long has Plushy been in the air? Actually got hit by the Sweat Whirl that Keep parried to extend that air time, but despite all of that, the patience from Keep coming in clutch.
Everyone talks about how much Palm can stall, but what does Hodan do? Hodan could just be up there forever.
Yeah, I can't believe they gave us 2 air characters with the workshop patch.
It's insane. I mean, I'm eating good.
Honestly, half of the characters in this game are air characters.
true.
You
That's
got
so
the 4,
true.
you got Forsburn, you got Shovel Knight, you got...
Ori is an air
Oh,
character.
yeah.
MSB just as a character.
MSB. Alright, really good dash attack. Like, this is the beginning on a stage like this, but no! Monkey flip, monkey out.
He was so good at parrying things.
What do you guys think about this stage pick?
I think it's good. For Keep, specifically.
Yeah, I can see it.
Why do you think so? Like, I guess like what I notice is that there's less. So I feel like Palm likes to use platforms to mix up her approaches in neutral and like get out of the way of Hodan's approaches. So I'm curious what you think about.
How do you edgeguard that? What do you do?
I think like if hypothetically, you know, in theory, Keep gets the dash attack, and it should just be either a bunch of damage or a stock every time. We've been seeing the drops from Keep, just a little bit of overextension, but I do think, like, it's really easy to put Hodan in a bad spot on this stage.
Does that not go both ways?
It can.
Right now, it's going both ways.
Yeah, right now, it's definitely going both ways. I do think, like, we've seen Keep is totally comfortable off stage recovering into Hodan, so I think that's where, like, Keep's at mentally is I just need to get one opening here and I can make this really awkward to land on. But again, it's just... Whoa.
I just have to point out, it is insane that both these players are playing for 7th.
Yeah.
Like, I thought either of these players could end up, like, 3rd place as, like, the expectation.
Yeah, without a doubt. NATO, yeah, and here's the up air, but really important DI in there from Keep.
Keep needs to get rid of the stock.
Yeah, and Hodan up air, as far as I understand it, there's not one particular DI that will get you out of it. Depending on the spacing of the Hodan, it's either hard in or either hard out.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and that'll do it. But to know which way to DI on the up air is, I think, shows a lot of matchup knowledge again.
All right, so what stage? What stage do you think Keep picks?
Probably Tempest.
Please stop talking.
I hope Tempest, honestly. I mean, I feel like it makes a lot of sense.
Frozen also.
Frozen.
Okay.
I mean, Hodan has a lot of mix-ups on those side flats, though. Like, Hodan...
The ladders scare me.
Yeah.
Wait, is this neutral game? Okay.
This is neutral game.
I think that's what they call it.
They're vibing. I've never seen it as a Rivals player. I'm unfamiliar with the concept.
I wasn't sure they were like going to restart or not the way they were.
Button check.
I'd just like to point out, Keep fits the Pacific Northwest like perfectly with how we play Rivals. No one here plays aggressive. Everyone is super neutral, and Keep just fits perfectly.
Except Keep actually has a punish game.
You don't have to roast AZ like that. Come on.
Yeah, honestly, it's really impressive how good Keep's punish game with his character is, because Keep comes to Rivals with a melee Peach background.
Yep.
And I feel like a lot of the neutral game elements are kind of similar between the two, like how you use float, how you pressure with it, where you're kind of placing your aerials. But like the punish game, like the combo route seems so different. That seems like a whole different skill to learn when you come to Rivals and play Palm instead.
Yeah, and it's most people who have like a melee background tend to go a different character because they don't want to mix up the two games. But when we see with people like Guard and Marth and Smash, like there's definitely a lot of transferable skills between the two of them. And so once you have that character specialist, like it's beautiful to watch.
I love watching top players play Rivals because, like, the one thing that usually translates pretty well is they're neutral, but they just don't know what the characters do yet.
Yeah, and then we have someone who knows what the character does, and it's sick.
I think this is the one exception where Palm does translate to Peach really well, but, like, almost no one else translates in the whole cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like top Rivals players, like, you see their neutral fundamentals transfer pretty well from character to character. Like, if they pull out their secondaries, like, you'll see a lot of the same ideas come into play, like a lot of how they whiff punish, a lot of how they think about using their hazards to set state positioning, how they edge guard.
All of Jarek's characters are just Zetter in a different skin.
You're the same with Forceburn.
Okay, we almost saw the Ray William Johnson. Fun fact, every single time there's another down B, you add another Ray to the Ray William Johnson.
What the hell is the Ray William Johnson?
So it's, I believe isn't it just like down B cancel up B?
Down B cancel on hit. It's C.
Yeah, down B jump cancel up B. But you can do down B into down B. So that's like Ray, and then if you hit 3, it's like the Ray William Johnson.
Isn't it insane that they added turbo mode to the base cast?
It's crazy.
Dude, after hearing everyone talk about Claire and move names, I'm just so tired of it. I'm just exhausted hearing these like stupid names.
The Larry.
Two-hit combos.
I hate them too, but everyone gets tilted, so I think they're great.
Instrument of Chaos. Jarek Blood Dragon.
It's fun.
Hodan, that weight is so important. That weight plus the stage, like up air, you have to get that like near the top flat, like from a combo starting there. And right now, like one fair could close it out. Nair up B as well. That's so hard to get around on reaction because you can tech, like you can get away. But if you're not prepared, you just Nair up B is free.
This could be Keep's last stock of the tournament.
That's insane to think about.
Oh my gosh.
Keep putting up like such a good fight against Darai as well, the first seed. Potentially be out at 7th place here.
Darai was terrified of Keep. However, Keep played Darai. Oh my god!
Wait. Keep him moving.
Showing signs of
life. Last stock, hold on.
All right, good damage. But no, the dash attack the wrong direction from Keep. And that up tilt. Getting rid of Vince, getting Keep off stage, but not continuing the edge guard. That up there.
Gosh. That was really important DI in.
That dash attack from Hodan lasts so long.
Ooh,
It lasts so long.
the footsies! What a great bait!
Scooty booty.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Okay, gotta get back.
Good float.
And it's so scary going up against Hodan because anything could lead to a kill.
And you see the Nair up B.
Oh,
no!
that kills! Oh
How
my
did
god!
that kill?
And Plushie's moving on to losers quarters. Keep is out at 7th place.
Great
DI
shot.
mix up on the up B.